Chris Parrish here with Night and Hale Game Calls. As you can see, it's not quite spring yet. There's a little snow on the ground here behind me. We just got rid of 24 inches. We're in late March, 3 weeks away from our youth season in April and 4 weeks away from our regular turkey season. However, it still got me thinking about turkeys because they actually gobbled a little bit this morning. What I want to talk about is a new series of friction calls we have out from Night and Hale called our Long Spur series. Several years ago we had friction calls that had what they called spin weld technology, and the spin weld we thought was the cure-all solve-all. The only problem was your surfaces don't come consistent. So if there's a couple of thousandths off or 60 thousandths off, they don't weld consistent and get a good bond. We came up with a method of gluing by utilizing electronics and non-manual methods, using a method of putting the glue on by being measured and using hydraulics. And as you can see, the glue ring on here is absolutely perfect, and then they're actually weighted. Each one of them is weighted through a 50 call set so that they're consistent in their glue joint. No honeycombs, no sweet spots. The whole call is a sweet spot. And we went to a slightly different pot. The pot's still got the integrated soundboard, but it's slightly smaller in your hand, if you will. So, you know, youth callers or women or someone like me who doesn't have large paws can get a hold of that call and actually control that call, because laying it flat, covering up the sound holes, opening up the sound holes, all that makes a difference on how a call performs. We also changed the striker head, went to a little heavier head on the striker, still the same polymer tip. The call is going to perform whether it's wet or dry, and that's very, very important for the turkey hunter. This happens to be the Glass Series call. Performs great, wet or dry. That happens to be my favorite of all. I like carrying a Glass in the woods simply because it's user-friendly. I can get soft with it. I can do about anything I want to with this call. It comes in 3 aluminum, and slate. All of them are great performers. Aluminum's obviously the call you're going to want to go to when you're wanting to cut that wind on a windy day or reach out there and touch something at long distance. You can quiet it down as well by cupping it and muffling it just like you can any other. And of course the slate call is going to be the most user-friendly and probably the most widely used call, simply because it's got the more mellow tones. Great for clucking and purring, soft calling early in the morning. But I recommend you look at the new Long Spur series from Night and Hale.